You know that I love to talk about cameras. Today, I am talking about something a little bit different. It's a camera, all right, but you don't take it around with you and take portraits and landscapes. You park this little guy wherever you need him, and then you tap into it remotely with your phone or your tablet. Yes, this is an IP camera. It's the IdeaNext Cloud IP camera, and it's one of the neatest gadgets that I've had here in the lab. When you need to keep an eye on something and you're not always there in person, this is a good way to do it. Now, this can be for home security with one or with many of these. And we're not talking about passive observation either. This little camera is available at a low price, but it has a few tricks up its sleeve. What do I mean by tricks? For one, you can control this camera remotely from your phone. You just pull up the app, click on the camera that you want to control, and then you swipe to pan left and right and up and down. You can pan 350 degrees horizontal and 100 degrees vertical. Want to use it as an intercom or baby monitor? No problem. You have two-way audio. You can listen, but you can broadcast to the camera as well. Leroy Brown, Brown, Leroy, wake up. He can hear me, but he's a cat, so he's gonna pretend that he doesn't. This camera, thanks to its infrared LEDs, works well in the dark as well. This is great for home security applications. Oh, and when it detects motion, it can alert you, and it can record video as well. There's even a micro SD card slot for recording video on site. Let's talk wires. It has a power cord, and you can hook it directly to the Ethernet, but it supports Wi-Fi as well, so you can have it transmit wirelessly. Okay, who is this for? Anyone, really. It could be the start of that remote home security system you've been wanting to put together. It could be an intercom or baby monitor, even in the dark. For myself, I'm starting with just this one to become familiar with it, but I expect to have more. Maybe one in the garage, definitely one here in my studio. I travel a fair amount and I get anxious leaving all this equipment behind in my empty studio. Now I can check in on things when I'm away and make myself feel better. Oh, and the cat. Did you ever truly want to know what your lazy old cat secretly does during the day? Let's check in on Leroy Brown. Okay, maybe cats just lie around, but you get the idea. The bottom line is that this camera does its job, beams its information wirelessly, can broadcast and receive audio, and it does it all in HD. Oh, and no other hardware required except for the phone or the tablet that you already have and an internet connection, wireless or wired, wherever the camera is. I should mention that it's quick to set up too. Literally just a couple of minutes, and the step-by-step guide that comes in the box is super easy to follow. What do I think? Well, it's a camera, so I automatically love it, and it's a gadget with things like wireless video and an SD card slot, and I can control it remotely. So what's not to love? Like I said earlier, I plan to purchase more of these guys. So if you've been thinking about home security or just wanted to dabble in it and use one of the latest high-tech options, this IdeaNext Cloud IP camera is a fantastic, high-quality, low-cost way to get started. You can learn more about it in the link in the description of this video. And I'd like to hear what you guys think. Does this sound like something that you could use? Or maybe are you already using a solution that's something like this? Let me know in the comments.